Hello everyone, I'm Chris and welcome to Winter Moon Games. It isn't every day that we get a chance to rub elbows with some of our most beloved fairy tale characters. But in the Grimm Masquerade, designed by Tim and Ben Eisner and James Hudson of Druid City Games, you have a chance to be part of that world. So I invite you to be our guest here at Winter Moon Games and come check out this review of the Grimm Masquerade. In the Grimm Masquerade, players will be taking on the role of a hidden fairy tale character in attempts to collect artifacts and force those artifacts into their opponent's tableau and unmask them for their true identity. Each character has a boon and a bane artifact, the boon artifact being the one that they want to collect, and the bane artifact being the artifact that they don't actually want. For instance, if you're the evil queen and you just can't wait to be king, you're going to want to try and work to collect 3 crown artifacts. However, if you end up collecting 2 mirrors, be prepared to be unmasked. Unfortunately, that's just the circle of life in this game. Cover up your character's reflection with the mirror tile and you are unmasked for the rest of that round. Thankfully, those poor unfortunate souls who are unmasked are not completely out of the game. Unmasked players are still able to try and unmask their opponents and collect roses that get you points for the rest of that round. So on your turn, it's pretty simple. You draw 1 artifact from the deck, you either can keep it for your own tableau or you're going to give it to an opponent. Then you're going to draw a second artifact and you're going to do the opposite of the action you just chose. Now when playing with a friend like me, I'm probably going to want to strategically narrow down who you are before I point the finger and try and call you out for your true identity. Pointing the finger is just one of the few actions that players can do on their turn. Actions can open up a whole new world for you and are used by discarding 2 of the same type of artifact from your tableau. Actions sometimes force other players to place one of their evidence markers onto a character they are not, which tells you a little bit more information and increases your chances of guessing who they actually are. So players take turns in a series of rounds performing these actions, drawing cards, passing them to each other, earning points through collecting roses by unmasking opponents and guessing the specific identities of each player. When a player acquires their 3 boon artifacts, they win that round and take that round's rose trophy. And that's pretty much it. Gameplay is super simple. There are wager cards and special abilities that can be added into the game to give it more advanced rules and create some depth for some of you more strategic players. But you can still enjoy Grimm Masquerade with the bare necessities. The Grimm Masquerade keeps with Skybound tradition of being elegant and stunning in its presentation and mechanical flow. While some players in my group found that the gameplay was a little repetitive, I'm actually willing to let it go and enjoy it for what it is, a game that's easy to teach, easy to learn, and can be adored by players of all ages. Personally, I maybe would have preferred more thematic terms to describe the artifacts, such as cursed and charmed versus boon and bane, which got a little cumbersome and clunky to say over and over again. But other than those very small critiques, the Grimm Masquerade earns a well-deserved 4 out of 5 moons. What can I say except you're welcome. If you enjoyed this video of the Grimm Masquerade, please subscribe and like this video for more Winter Moon Games content. If you have a question or a comment about the game, or you'd like to just join in on the discussion, please send me an email at cb@wintermoongames.com. You can find more Winter Moon Games content and keep up with what we're doing on the social media platform of your choice. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. As always, I'd like to thank you so much for stopping by, checking out this video of Winter Moon Games review of the Grimm Masquerade. My name is Chris, and I'll see you next time.